Hey everyone, it is time to do a reading for all my Cancers. So if you are a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign, stick around. There may be a message in this reading for you. And as always, please take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in this story. And help me out and hit that like button. All right, I really appreciate you all. All right, let's turn to the energy of my Cancers. And what's going on? We got to check in on your current energies. First card out is that of the Four of Wands coming up reversed. So a little disappointment in something that didn't come through is what I see. And, it may have provoked a bit of anger. So I'm feeling a couple here, all right? I feel like I've got a relationship going on here. We have, there may be a situation where someone who I think you thought was going to be the one and you were going to get married and blah, blah, blah. They may have left. Here we do see this angry energy of this Knight of Swords. So I feel as if, there's a situation that came up, Cancer, where, it might have been an ugly ending. I don't like the cards that are coming up either, because we have the Knight of Cups, okay, underneath this Four of Wands. So this could be somebody who I think may have promised you something, but, their intentions were not real at all. When the Knight of Cups comes up reversed, this is somebody who isn't about committing to anyone. They're just there to have the fun, so they like the bennies, but they don't like the responsibilities of a relationship. And here in this Four of Wands, we do see that there's two people. And it seems like, it's come to an end. It almost reminds me of the energy of a Two of Cups reversed, So I feel as if this is somebody where maybe you fell really hard for them, and they promised you that they were going to get married. We're gonna, have this wonderful beginning, and it never happened. That's not how it went down. I think if anything, this person started to show their true colors, and part of it could be this temperament that, probably just didn't vibe with yours, because they may have been a little louder, more aggressive, or demanding of your time and things like that. So I think, time was starting to really, I want to say, unfold the cracks in this connection that you had with this person. And then we had the Fool coming up reversed. So, this whole connection with this person, from the very beginning, I feel as if it was doomed, and then we have this Devil card coming up here. Look how dark these cards are. The Devil reversed. So I think finally saw them for what they were. I think once you started to see the true colors of the individual, because, when we first meet someone, it's like all we see is this glowing, amazing person that, they can't do anything wrong, and everything they do it's so dreamy, And then all of a sudden, time goes by, and, now they're starting to really annoy you. You realize that, they never do the dishes. They're really sloppy. They're very demanding. Their expectations of you, have shifted a little bit. And I think this is what started to happen. But whatever it is, I feel as if, it ended, pretty forcefully. It's almost as if that's what it took, was to like really kind of, with everything you had, say, I'm done. Because the Devil reverse says that, you're no longer enslaved to this energy of this person. Boy, but I could feel the intensity, and I feel like this is really specific to somebody, because this isn't, the reads for Cancer as they've been coming up. So I feel like this, for somebody, it's really personal. So, whoever you are, I see it here, and then we have the Queen of Swords coming up. So I think the two of you really had this real mental battle against each other. I mean, Queen of Swords, you're just as angry as they are. If not, I think you were more angry as to how things unfolded. But whatever it is, it just really, it put the end to it. It was like the straw that broke the camel's back. Whatever it was, it needed to happen so that things could finally stop. Because I feel like this was going to go nowhere. And if you were to continue to bind yourself to the energy of this person, I think you saw that, it was going to be really foolish on your part. Death. Yep. So I feel like this has really had to come to an end. So for some of you, this ending is your beginning. So look at it that way. But I just, I'm really picking up this really angry energy. So I'm sorry that it went down the way it went down. But, you know, in the end, you know, it's over. It's over. And I think you still are feeling the anger, you know, and it's just like, you got to you got to deflate, you know. It's just like, there's a lot of intensity in how everything played itself out. But, you know, better to know before you commit, you know, and as hurtful and as angry and painful as it is, it's, you know, it's better for this to have happened now, right, Cancer? I wish this was a brighter reading, but it's not. It is what it is. It's one of those weeks where there's a lot of real truths and contentions and things like that starting to come up. But I like that the devil has come up reversed for you. Okay, so regardless of how you're feeling, this really released you from this toxic energy that this person had a hold of with you. So yeah, it's finally over. Phew. All right, Cancer, that's what I've got for you. It's funny. Just as I looked at that, the time said 555. You know, so yeah, I think it's time for a really big change for all of our Cancers. All right, because destiny is calling us. You know, Cancers, I mean, this is a direction. So I feel like this energy had to go, you know, because there's something much bigger for you. Because, you know, this is... It's so odd to come through in your reading, because the other readings are really a lot about you, you know, really kind of coming into your own and really kind of being directed towards your true north. So I feel like this is one of these energies where, you know, your true north says this guy can't come with you. All right. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm going to just go ahead and put it out there. I may do another one for you, Cancer, because I feel like this was so dark and deep. But you are released from the devil. So there you have it. All right. So take what works, leave what doesn't. If it resonated, great. If it didn't, that's okay, because I don't know if it resonated. But hit that like button. I really appreciate you all. And I'll see you in another reading. Until then, bye.